Well, good morning. Another great night. Got a bit of a sunset last night. First time the whole month out here. So I did fly the drone. You've probably seen some already or are seeing some. And I'm not sure what we're going to do today. 2 days ago, we did the petroglyphs in Grapevine Canyon. And I must have done something in there to my back. So yesterday, I could walk fine. Didn't hurt. Moderate amount of steps. Steps weren't great, but I could do them. Went to bed last night. Everything was fine. Seemed to be great. Not any worse for sure. Maybe not better, but not any worse. Got up this morning and it hurts to walk. I mean, it's not like terrible hurting, but boy, I cannot take any kind of a jostling side motion, whatever. So hopefully it'll warm up. We have a place to go today and it's only open today without us sitting around until Monday. So we're going to head there, I think, but I'm not sure what's going to happen. So anyway, I hope you guys come along. If we don't do anything today and I don't end up in a hospital somewhere because I've thrown something out that can't be just wished away, we'll see you somewhere, whether it's today or another day when I can walk. But, anyway, we'll see you on the road. Okay. Now, of course, I turned the camera on and, well, you can see it on the side of the road. There's some snow. Amazing. Yeah. So we're not that far out of camp, maybe about 25, 30 miles, but we climbed up to 7,000 feet. Fortunately, I missed the whole big patch of snow that was on the side of the road.
I took a photo of it with my camera.
Okay. Well, maybe I can put it in. Well, we ended up having to reroute. Probably delayed us about an hour because we were in line thinking we were in a construction hold up on the road, and turned out it was an accident. So we turned around and we're going south instead of north. But if you can look over here on the left side, this is Roosevelt Lake. Anyway, we camped on this in a previous video because right in this valley, and we are in Arizona, right in this valley is the Tonto National Monument, which has a great cliff dwelling. I think there's a couple of them. You can take a longer tour, I believe, as well. And anyway, I'll link to that video down in the description if we can't figure out how to do it up here. We're up here where we're supposed to do it. So anyway, beautiful area. And we've got a ways to go. We're going to be driving through Globe, Arizona, actually, here in a little bit, which it may be on that same video or another one. So, all right, see you in a bit. Well, it took us 5.5 hours, almost 6 hours actually, to get here. But we are at this site of the former Fort Apache and the current Theodore Roosevelt School. And the school here was set up by the Bureau of Indian Affairs, originally, I think, for Navajo children to get them away from their families and kind of break the culture. Who knows? But we're on the White Mountain Apache Reservation, and I don't know if it's still bring Navajos in or what they do. And oh my God, we've come up to this old log cabin, which is the original first commandant's office, and we have a cholla cactus everywhere. It's 1871, first commanding. It's interesting, they talked about, they added a dog trot. Not sure what that is. All right, we are in the log cabin here. So they did have a visitor center, however, they didn't allow photography inside. So it was a small but kind of cool museum. So the fort was formed to help with the Indian Wars back in 1870. And I guess it was more formalized in the 1880s. Oh, maybe this is what it looked like originally. Wow. I'm going to move quickly, so be sure you pause if you want to read this. But it talks about the White Mountain Apache scouts helping in some of the campaigns against the Yavapai and Tonto Apache people. Good. Let's head out here to the old log cabin. So, General Crook's cabin. I don't remember. I know we've run into Crook somewhere else. I think he was in the Civil War. But it seems to me maybe one of the other forts we've been to. But this is Officers Row, and apparently from an older photo, it looked like this white picket fence ran all the way down the whole length of this place. Can't tell if we'll be able to go in here or not, but this was the captain's quarters. Okay. You can see here the picture with the white picket fence going all the way down the street. In fact, that house in the middle is just 2 doors down, right down there, which hopefully will be open. All right, let's see if we can get in here. All right, so the captain's quarters was not open to tour. Apparently it's some kind of an office. I don't know, for the school, probably for the school. So right here, okay, here, this might be, looks like it's probably another officer's quarter because it's very, very similar, almost, yeah, looks identical. But it's also a cafe and a marketplace, it says. But yeah, look at this next building down here, it looks cool. All right.
I don't think it's okay to take the dog in there.
The marketplace is open down the way, I guess. Will not be allowed to go upstairs, apparently. Oh, National Archives. Oh, it doesn't look like the marketplace is even open. It's weird because they're not open on weekends. And the cafe. Well, so far it hasn't been too exciting, has it? But we do have a ruins we're going to be going to after this that's sort of part of this. So you pay an entrance fee. I think Carol said it was $7 a person, and you get you get the fort here as well as the ruins. So we'll be going to the ruins. I'm kind of actually pretty excited about seeing that. Maybe more than the fort even, but fort is pretty cool. Fort's pretty cool. There's the Theodore Roosevelt School and the white building across the way. And I don't know what that stone building down there is. But as soon as Carol comes out, hopefully we'll be going into this building. It's so cool. All right, well, we are headed now to the commandant's house. So the log cabin was the first commandant's house. And this one, built in 1892. Hopefully it's open. Oh wow, it's not only open, but you can go upstairs. Well, things have gotten better here. Let's look at this. Isn't this great? I'm having to use the low light mode, so there may be some more noise in the video than I'd like. Interesting. And the fireplace here, this U.S. So this room is back off that main area we walked in. Well, I guess it's time to go upstairs.
Great door though, isn't it? It's cool. Window here. Very cool. Now, stairs are the one thing that kind of get me. Wow. There's actually 3 floors here. Apache Archives here. Yeah, let's read this. 1898. That was kind of interesting, getting the letter from 1898. What do we have here? No, it's a 1939 one. We don't need to see that. Well, let's go up another flight of stairs. It's open. Onwards and upwards. Well, as it turns out, I'm not going anywhere anyway. Now we're down to this next building, which they're saying this is the clubhouse. Okay, so this was built by the Bureau of Indian Affairs in 1930, and it's offices, so I don't know if we're allowed to go in or not. Yeah, they're saying note the unusual window right in the middle of the chimney. All right, so you can come in here. Interesting building. More stairs. Let's go around this way and see. There are offices in here, so I don't know what we're actually going to find. There's a gentleman in his office and somebody in an office down here. It's like their little kitchen area and somebody else's office. Nice built-ins. Well, because I really like the carpet, but stairs beat my butt, so I'm going to turn this off. Hello. I feel like I'm intruding. Pardon? Yeah. Well, it's kind of interesting. In some ways, it's like seeing historic buildings and current running of a Native American reservation, which is awesome. Don't get to see that very often. Bear's found some friends. Carol let him off the leash. Trigger this way. Oh, what a little cutie puppy.
So, subordinate too. Shrunk down to the ground and peed. And good boy. Trigger, this other little puppy. Be nice, Trigger.
3 dogs running loose here.
5 or 6 of them.
Carol said there's 5 or 6 total. All right, so now we're in front of just a regular officer's quarters building. And I have no idea if we're gonna run into another office or looks like more offices. It's kind of cool though. They put a little transom windows up there. And I don't know what's going on in here. It's fairly big quarters here. Okay.
So this is like this really small area,
Uh-huh.
and then it's circles that.
So where were the bedrooms for the officers in the back here? Do you know?
No. So we're gonna go back this way. Okay, go this way. This is like you could tell probably like their separate hall.
Oh yeah, almost like a breezeway or something. Cool.
Actually has been a room for one where they joined together because right here is a bathroom that they share. I know we just use it to put all our stuff in.
What agency are you guys?
Behavior health. So
Oh, okay. Robotics.
yeah.
That's cool. Is this like a project you do with the kids or? Awesome.
We are part of the STEM program with ABHS, Apache Behavior Health.
Awesome. All right, well, I'm really disappointed. I was hoping we could see more of the fort, but I'm afraid we're going to run out of time to go see the ruins if we don't get going. They close, I believe, at 5, and it's 3:30, and we got to drive there yet. Yeah, I've been wanting to come here for a long time and didn't expect it to take 6 hours.